Hello, everyone. I'm so pleased and honored to be here as a instructor, teach about the Cambodian government in general, Department of Logistics. Today is just we have I have just covered the 10 modules, 10 chapters, and this is fundamental uh, logistic and supply chain management. And so the chapter one is overview of logistic management. We'll start, okay? And so I presume that you Cambodian government, the people understand the logistic side, and the people are involved in logistic sector, in public sector, I mean, in the Cambodian government. So they can apply the logistic policy into the government sector and public sector for better application of your government policy. You have to understand the general logistics side. So let us begin, okay? Overview of logistic management. Chapter one agenda, I have bring three objects. So there is first one, the global logistic environment. And global logistic environment is first side that you just understand the global logistic at first, the beginning of the surroundings and some circumstances. That's what's going on in the global side. So that you can, this is Cambodian government here, and you have understand, in outward business environment. This is very, very important so that then you can understand, then you deeper understand your government side. So that's why I bring the global logistic environment. And chapter second agenda is a definition in logistic and its concept. And this is beginning and the beginning side of the logic side that you have to just understand and what's the logistics about and what is concept about. And then the three agendas, key logistic activities. As far as logistics is concerned, we have a various types of logistic key activities so that you can the general understanding. So what the key logistic activities are about. So let us begin. And this chapter is learning objectives. And you understand the global logistics, the business megatrend, business megatrend that you just understand what's going on outside of Cambodian and the European countries, logistics, what's going on, and United States and the Asian countries and China's as well. And so they have now is we have our logistics side into digital logistic transformation. And digital logistic transformation is about some IT background, and leading edge technology could be encompass a lot of our business life as well as government side as well. So that you have to understand digital logistic transformation first of all. And then learning objectives number two is that create understanding of a concept and the importance of logistics and supply chain management in uncertain market. In uncertain market, then we have if you have some certain situation and you can predict what's going on very correctly, then there's no problem then because you have some in advance prepared some of the solutions to prevent some of the problems. But unfortunately, we are surrounded by the uncertain market. So that uncertain market, then we just create understanding of the important logistics and supply chain management. And learning object number three, create understanding of the key consideration to developing the deployment of logistics and supply chain activities. Okay, and these are the by the end of you complete studying this chapter, you can understanding those three key activities. Okay. And by the time you can understand everything, then the learning outcomes is this. Be knowledgeable of techniques for developing logistic and supply chain management, and be knowledgeable of key consideration when completing logistics and supply chain activities. That is your learning outcomes out of this chapter, okay? And first of all, global logistic environment I can cover. And before that, just let me introduce myself. I just covered 10 chapters for fundamental logistics and supply chain management, and I'm just introducing myself as brief as possible. I'm the PhD degree in logistics and supply chain management, and I have some several international certificate as to logistics and supply chain management, and CPSM. That's a kind of a supply management. This is kind of procurement side, and this is ISM in the United States. And CPIM, this is a production side, and CPL and professional logistics is by international logistics as well. And I have a Six Sigma black belt, and there's IT trade metrics kind of in the information technology, and SAP SCM planning. That's also that internet information technology as to logistics and supply chain management. And work experiences, well, I have done with some private companies. Sorry that I'm not, now I'm working for the Agriculture Agri-Food Marketing Training Institute. It's kind of subsidiary company of the Agriculture Ministry of Korea. So that I'm kind of currently I'm working as the public servant, semi-public servant, so to speak, and Hana Qcell Corporation, Vice President of the Supply Chain Management, and this company is number one company is selling and manufacturing some solar panels and solar cells, and the number one company in the manufacturing and distribution of the Hana, just kind of solar panels in worldwide basis. And I worked as a Samsung Electric company as a logistic and supply chain management innovation director. My responsibility was that I have conducted lots of mega projects like warehouse operation, international logistics side, and some production planning. And was also I worked at some of the sales department for supply chain management. So I learned a lot of the things associated with logistics and supply chain management. I'm a DHL, Access Supply Chain Korea. I'm a BD guy, that's a business development guy. It kind of sales development is kind of a sales development for logistics side. This is about kind of a technology background. This is very important, okay? And I'm a Coca-Cola Korea bottling company, assistant planning manager and distribution managers. I conducted lots of projects during working at Coca-Cola Korea bottling company, like warehouse locations and route planning and production planning, such a thing. So that I'm just a lucky guy because I worked at the number one ranked company, and for that company that belong to the industry. So that I think I'm really how thankful I am to have the both sides and some kind of a diverse range of the industry, as well as some of the on-hand experience in the working area. So that's why I'm here, and to teach you about some of your logistics supply chain management in understanding about further your Cambodian government. And some of the reference books and some textbooks, I have 3 books in logistics and supply chain management by Martin Christopher, and this is a very interesting, well-known logistic textbook, and I recommend that this book as well. And Strategic Logistic Management, and James Stock and Douglas Lamprant, and Logistic Engineering and Management. It's kind of Benjamin Blanchard that there is focus on kind of can I say operation research. That's OR, mathematical programming, something like that. This is a military logistics side. This is also a very interesting book. A little bit difficult to understand anyway. And some of your lots of articles that I bring, and those 4 types of 3 textbooks and some lots of the articles combined into this our chapter, and another chapter as well. 10 chapters that spread over that, so that I try to give you some insight, and first of all, kind of understanding, and afterward you can get some insight, getting some idea in how to apply the things that you learned from my teaching into your government policy of the logistics side. And I really hope that you can find it very useful in implementing your government policy in your country. Okay. And first of all, COVID-19. You know, the 2020 year, there could be COVID-19 as a pandemic. In the COVID-19 changes everything, you know, everything in our life. Not only our life, but also our private life, but also your modern life. Those we change everything, you know. The coronavirus pandemic presents unprecedented challenges to governments, right? Governments, healthcare systems, and the businesses alike. Business side as well, you know. Like offline store, they have out of the business, they are getting bankrupt because not many people come to there, not eating there in the stores. Instead, they're changing to online channels. So it changed everything, you know. So supply chain logistic operation have been on the front line of the crisis, trying to keep the essential supplies moving in the face of significant transport disruption, you know. And because of COVID-19, we have a lot of the transport problems and movement restriction and dramatic volatility in supply and demand. So look at this chapter, and I got it from this chapter. This is Joseph Hopkins University in the United States. They have a dashboard, and there is dashboard is about let's see, dashboard is about this 2020 and November 25th, and I got dashboard for the date. You know, according to this slide shows that global cases 59 million cases, then people are contracted with the COVID-19, you know, very, very serious. And some death rate, more than almost 1,500,000 people are death rate. It's very, very huge. And as time goes by, the confirmed cases are getting larger and larger. So are the death rate. So this is very, very serious. So these coronavirus change everything, not only logistics side, but also our daily life. This is very, very significant change in our life. So we have first of all, also we have to understand how the COVID-19 affect our logistics side as well. Okay. And the tech mega platforms and the age of e-commerce. As you can see, that COVID-19, the people not going to restaurant, not going to stores to buy their groceries and some their living goods, and instead they have the converted channel into online channel like Amazon, and so that's why the defining business trend of recent years have been emergence of new generation giant technology, giant technology platforms. You can count their users in the billions of people, right? US players such as Amazon, Apple, Facebook, Google, and Microsoft, as well as China's Alibaba, Baidu, and Tencent, have become central to the lives of many citizens. So tech mega platform consume everything, I believe that the 2021 January shows, the statistic shows that in the United States, the number one ranked into the extent to 10th, and 7 ranked the top players, platform companies, so that we can because of COVID-19 enhance was some this kind of quantum jump of these mega technology into the kind of very huge business, okay? And the increasing of prevalence of and the familiarity with the application program interface, so-called APIs in the logistics industry. That means APIs allows organization of all sides to connect the core supply chain IT platforms with virtually any other system. So, for example, an API can connect inventory and order management systems with the web shops and external fulfillment and logistics services. And so API is a kind of a web-enabled based application program interface with inventory and order management system, web shops. And this is a very, very, that's one of the key drivers to enhance e-commerce in the worldwide basis. And for example, this is 2019 single days in China optimize the size and continue growth e-commerce with the Alibaba alone reporting into 2019 almost $40 billion in sales in 24 hours. Just one day sales in $40 million. It's a huge one, right? And this is a 26% increase from the previous year. So that this is a special sales in so-called the Guanggunje in China. They have one day sales is $40 billion. This is a huge market as well. So, and new leading technologies and new leading technology, new leading technology such as big data, advanced analytics is big data associated advanced analytics is big data. Big data changed our life as well. And artificial intelligence, this is machine learning, and deep learning can just exactly know what's going on in the future. There's artificial intelligence. So, and this is associated robotics and automation and IoT, the Internet of Things, and containerless operation technology. Containerless, that means that the COVID-19 problem could change our people social distancing, right? Social distancing, so that the technology do not touch the person, do not touch the machines, do not touch the product. That's a containerless operation technology. And so scan it and the recording. This is kind of a operation technology, and 3D printing as well. And these are new technology into our logistics side. Change a lot of changes everything in our logistics industry as well. So that big data, AI, robotics, and IoT, and containerless technology, operation technology, and 3D printing, these are leading technology, just alter our business life and government sector as well. So that you just understand what is the big data, AI, robotics, IoT, containerless 3D printing, this trend. You just understand, general understand, so to speak, general understand this one. Okay, and big data. Data itself is claimed to have taken the place of oil. Just like oil, data is like crude oil, so to speak, crude oil. We just melted and divide some kind of other chemical substances alike. And data, we can just analyze it and everything. And data is claimed to have taken the place of oil as the world's most valuable commodity. And the logistic players operate in a particularly data-rich environment, handling millions of pieces of information about customer orders, shipment movements, and the location and condition of asset. These are data, right? These are data, but it's a huge data. We call it big data, and big data is data itself could means nothing, but you can analyze data and or just getting some insight out of the underlying data, just like we have big data. That's we can advanced analytics, okay? And the big data and advanced analytics as well. Many supply chain organizations have put data analytics as top of their strategic priorities. Many still struggle to systematically and effectively make use of that data. I believe that this driving interest in smart analytics techniques and designed to help diagnose operation issues, optimize network planning, predict future scenarios. And this is a big data kind of advanced analytics. And artificial intelligence. AI lies behind a host of consumer-focused innovations, from targeted advertising to voice-activated virtual assistant. Beyond the consumers, machine learning is becoming increasingly common in business world. AI is just like previously, this what if scenario that we have some input in data and the reaction, but and the machine learning itself could learn themselves, and they can apply learn some contents into their own idea, just like human being. Just you call it that machine learning. Machine itself could learn themselves, and that's common in business world. And for logistics side, the AI, artificial intelligence is critical to solve the most complex operation challenges, like a dynamic route optimization, vehicle routing. We have some of the, it is a logistics center, we have a custom here, and then you have a vehicle, first vehicle, second vehicle, third vehicle, such like we just we have conducted some of the vehicle routing. Is optimize. How could you optimize your vehicle routing in order to save some time and some to satisfy customer demand? So that's kind of a route optimization and precise capacity and demand prediction, as well as intelligent physical automation as well. And so the logistics industry is also embracing the arrival of workflow automation software, commonly known as robotics process automation, so-called RPA. Yeah. And AI continue to play a vital role in development RPA, allowing these tools to address more complex unstructured data format and process. This is kind of it working in artificial intelligence. So, just like it depends on the each company's capacity accepting the artificial intelligence and some making some use of the applying them. This depends on their circumstances. However, I believe the Cambodian government also that developing the studying AI is kind of a software engineering sector, but I believe the AI is not only software engineering sector, but also some general and application industry. AI itself could be pure technology, but you just apply them into other sectors as well. And yeah, this is a scenario. They're just like advanced in AI. In AI, have a refined computer vision. We have a IoT data here is forklift, engine, person, engine probably. Then the AI just combined each data and have refined computer vision so that tens of thousands of various objects can be accurately identified and tracked even on busy facility floors. This is an AI function, okay? And robotics and automation. Once the preserve of manufacturing operations and advanced robotics and automation technology are becoming increasingly commonplace, because thanks to lower cost and improved capability and the availability of product tailored to the unique needs of industry. So the robotics and automation, these are driving technologies for both indoor and outdoor mobile asset, new flexible picking and manipulation systems. Robotics and automation, then you can apply them into warehousing operations, loading, unloading, and loading, unloading some shipment from the trucks onto the trucks. That is kind of very manual working, very fatigue labor issues would be addressed, right? So that we can change the human being operation into the loading, unloading kind of the labor issue, labor problems. So that the people are the manipulating automation and some studying and the scenarios and algorithm. This is kind of human beings conducted. Anyway, robotics and automation, this is very key issues in the logistics side, because the logistics side itself could be moving the product, right? That means require people to handle using some forklift to loading, unloading, probably the human-based one, but it's kind of changing to our industry. So new technologies such like robotics and automation could change our logistics side as well, okay? And robots are becoming easier to integrate powered by machine learning and powerful sensors, right? Allow them to adapt rapidly and changing environment and work safely alongside logistic personnel. And I believe that you find that this robotics and AI and some big data unfamiliar with you. However, there's a general understanding and the concept of this new leading edge technology, this chapter. And in order to better understand what's going on and what's going on in the business, the worldwide basic business environment, the logic side as well. So it's a kind of just understanding what's going on, some business environment. This is why you are here to study robotics and automation, the other factors, okay? And this is robotics load and load, put away on the racking shelf of block storage with a higher sense of technology. Over 1,000 robots, this 1,000 robot, they communicate each other and do not collide with each other, right? Do not the collision occurs. No collision occurs because they have connected each other and sensoring, they exactly know what's going on the block of their sensors, so that these sensors and sensor like arms and food, just like human being, and sensor could detect that and then the movement. So this is why it's inside of AI here. Robotics, AI is kind of human being brain, and robotics like our arms and food and these kind of things. And IoT and the internet itself could be you can I believe that when I was when I was 24, 26 years old, I just firstly find the experience in using the internet, using our modem in the phone. Then the first time, and this is very slow. But in the internet itself, just like chairs, right? Sorry, chairs. This is cars, right? Car is a vehicle car here, and inside the internet here. But this is not human being, right? This is things, right? And so the Internet of Things, IoT, itself could have some communication technology in the vehicle. Vehicle itself could be called as the things, right? Thing. That's why the IoT has already had a profound impact on world. Half the Earth population can already access the internet through smartphones, okay? And the rapid growth of IoT technology has linked millions of objects, okay? This is one of the objects. Now, a new generation of communication technology promises to close the remaining connectivity gaps, right? So the 5G data, compared with 4G data, and 10 times speeder, 10 times rapidly speeder than 4G data. So that offering high speed vastly increases capacity and greater flexibility. So that 5G data is connected with IoT could be enhance our communication a lot. So that one of the technology as well. And the contactless operation, the sharing items such as hard hand scanners present this scanner, right? This is a pharmacy, I believe. Then scanning here, and scanning here that people using the scanner hold the scanner, and once you scan it here and record it into the inventory, update the inventory. However, because of COVID-19, no human being problems inside the warehouse, so that contactless operations enhance their technology. So there's such like sharing items such as handheld scanners present risk of virus transmission, right? So where operation permit, the logistic facility have adopted fixed presentation scanners here, just like here, such as those developed by Cogix. Cogix is one of the technology, the company, for rapid scanning all items which no need for operator to touch the machine. This is what is contactless operation. That's kind of one of the some mega trend as well, right? And so as concern of COVID-19 persists and person-to-person transmission remains, right? So that's why social distancing campaign, people here. It could be prevalent supply chain organization and brands are investing more heavily in contactless delivery options, such as partial lockers, autonomous delivery robots, and in-application signature software, such like contactless operation. So, and partial lockers that no need to hand some partial into the human being, the human being. So, and it's such a locker here, and the delivery guy put it here, and send some code number into receiver, a mobile phone. And mobile phone, exactly the scanning here was push some pin number, then this is open here, and you just get your items out of this locker room. This is partial lockers. Because of the COVID-19 change everything, So this is what it's about. And 3D printing as well. 3D printing is kind of I've heard that the COVID-19 problem, because of that, some large of face maskers are not enough or not enough. So that particularly in the United States, in the European countries, they imported the face mask from China, from Asian countries, some of Asian countries. No facility there, but they have to wear the face mask to prevent COVID-19, contract. So that 3D printing, using 3D printing, they can make the mask, face mask on their own. This is what it's about. As a world faced shortage of personal product equipment like PPE, critical medical device, 3D printed technology provide important source of additional supply, like face mask, like I believe that like the transparent face mask used by the doctors. And companies from some multiple sectors use their 3D printers, additive manufacturing machines to make a range of desperately needed items from face shield, right? A ventilator valves. So they are manufactured by the 3D printing. This kind of the individual person. This is kind of ventilator valves and face shield. This is made by 3D printing. And so 3D printers have been employed globally to locally manufacture face shield and other essential products in mass. So this is what the story, a new technology into logistics side. And managing risk with resilience. And while COVID-19 commanded strategic agenda, virtually every supply chain organization in 2020 must be recognized complication from the global pandemic, amplifying several trends. This is shaping the logistics industry for years. Need for resilience, sustainability, technology, maturity in supply chain organization. And also, due to the COVID-19 travel restriction, airlines like Lufthansa have swiftly enacted resilience measures, repurchasing eating areas for cargo transport to offset rapid decline in passengers. And COVID-19 changed our some aircraft passenger the industry. Their aerodynamics, airline industry, they have big problems for passenger cargoes. And so the decline that the passengers, they have to survive, so that they have uninstalled some passenger seats convert into cargo shipment. Cargo shipment is a very high demand, so that they have to kind of managing risk with resilience. So this is what the story is about. And anyway, the supply chain is becoming complicated. More logistic costs have been increasing, but business margin has been eroding. The margin is getting smaller and smaller, right? And so anyway, the complex logistics and supply chain is increasing a lot these days because of COVID-19. So that we can have some lots of the solution to provide that. Okay.